Hey everyone, my name is Guy and I've been living with severe hearing loss and tinnitus for over a decade now. If you have mild to moderate hearing loss, I really have good news for you. About a month ago, I did a review of the ELEHEAR Alpha Pro hearing aids. These hearing aids were released about a year ago and they are a really good option for someone with mild to moderate hearing loss that want to get high quality hearing aids with many features without paying too much for them. In October 2024, ELEHEAR is gonna release the Beyond Hearing Aids. This is the next model after the Alpha Pro, meaning that this is the newest product that ELEHEAR is offering now. Just like the Alpha Pro, these are receiver in canal hearing aids that offer many features, really good app, and really good sound quality. In this review, I will show you all the features of these hearing aids. I will show you the app and what it can do, and I will tell you how it was for me to use these hearing aids. As you know, my hearing loss is severe and I was still able to use these hearing aids and function pretty well. The amazing thing to me is that the Beyond are going for $399. So you get the same amount of features, new hearing aids, and even lower price. I received some feedback from you guys that we don't need to do the open the box ceremony. We can make it a faster process. So here goes. First of all, the Beyond is really coming with a really nice box, just like the Alpha Pro. In that box you will find really nice guides to start you off with the hearing aids. You will find all the maintenance and cleaning materials that you need. The most important thing, in my opinion, is that you get a bunch of different types and sizes of domes that you can change until you find the best match for your specific ears. This is crucial. I keep making the same analogy of cars and tires and explaining that it doesn't matter what car you have and how fast it can go. If the tires suck, then the car is not going to perform and even be unsafe for you, correct? It's pretty much the same thing with the domes. Unless you take the time to choose the right domes for you, you will never get the sound quality and the fit that you need for your specific ears. So take some time, go through these domes, and choose the right type and the right size for you. ELEHEAR is also offering support and audiologist service to make sure that these hearing aids are really going to work for you. This is really important because when you buy over-the-counter hearing aids, you never know how they're going to work for you, right? But having support and audiologist service available to you is going to help making sure that your experience is going to be good, and they're going to do their best to make sure that these hearing aids work well for you. Okay, so we are jumping into the application now, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to cover the basic function of the application, and then I'm going to show you all the bonus features you get with this application and these hearing aids. So first of all, when you open the application, you will be on the home screen, which does let you access those extra features. I'm going to move first to the settings screen so we can focus on the main functions of the application and hearing aids. On the top right corner of the screen, you will see exactly how much charge is still left in your hearing aids. Right under that, you have the modes of the programs that you can choose from or create your own. When I click on that, you will see that you have a general program, which is kind of like the automatic program of many hearing aids. And then you have a noise reduction program that can help you in noisy environments. I want you to notice that throughout the application now, you have small information icons that will give you nice tooltips of what each setting means. So for example, I can click on this information on the right corner here and get really nice explanation about this screen. When I go back to the main settings screen, you will see that each feature have this small icon that you can click on and get nice explanation. The first thing you can do is choose between controlling the volume separately to each ear or together as one volume bar. You do it by clicking the left and right button here, and you can either use one volume bar to both hearing aids or change the volume separately to each ear. Right next to it on the left, there's a way to mute the hearing aids. If you need to mute them for whatever reason, you can just do that. And I just went deaf right now. Below that, you will find an auto enhance switch. It's on by default, and that means that the app is now controlling speech focus and noise reduction for you. If you want to control those manually, you can just turn that off, and now you control noise reduction and speech focus. You can change between all around you speech focus or just right in front of you. If you want the application to control that again, just turn it back on, and the application now is controlling this for you based on the environment that you're in. The next thing that you can tune is the sound profile on each ear. You can change it between more bright and more open, which is more speech focused, to more deep and more full, which is streaming focused. For example, if you're streaming, you probably want to turn this down toward the deeper sound, because that will give you deeper and fuller streaming sound. But if you want to focus on speech, you want to probably set it back up, because that will help you focus on speech and higher frequency sounds. On the left here, you can control the volume if you want to do it from here. Now, notice that you can change the sound profile to each ear separately. On the bottom here, you have a try button that will allow you to try your settings, and if you don't like it, then you can change them and try it again. Lastly, you have an option to boost phone calls over Bluetooth. If you have problems with phone calls over Bluetooth, you can just click on that, and then the quality and the sound of Bluetooth calls is going to be enhanced. Before I move to the bonus features, I want to show you two things under the menu on the left. The first thing is the My Device option that will show you your device information and will show you if you're using the latest firmware or not. If there is a newer version of the firmware, you will see it here and you can update it from here as well. The second thing is to show you that there's a help section that includes support, user manual, and support center. Let's go back to the home screen and I'll show you some bonus features. The first one is tinnitus masking sounds. When you click on that, you will see a variety of different sounds that you can choose from nature sounds to animal sounds, and even the more traditional sounds like white noise, pink noise, and brown noise. You can mark any of them as your favorite, and then it will show up on your favorite screen. This whole tinnitus masking feature is available on the bottom right from the tinnitus tab. So this is really cool to be included in the application, and you don't have to look for tinnitus masking sound elsewhere. The next really cool feature is the ability to measure the noise around you. So I'm going to be quiet for a second and click on that. And if I start speaking really loud, you can see how it's measuring my voice, and it's really loud. So this is just a really cool way to measure the noise around you and understand the environment that you're in. Another really cool feature is they built into this app the ability to have a conversation with someone that speaks a different language. This is the same setup that you have with Google and other applications that allow you to choose the language of the person that you're speaking to on one side and your own language on one side. And once you choose them, you can start having a conversation with someone that speaks a different language. Now, the next feature I'm going to show you is actually really important, and it's really cool that they included it in this application. This is the remote sound capture. Imagine that you are in a very noisy environment, whether it's a party or a bar or whatever the environment is, and you're trying to hear someone across the table from you or a little bit further away from you, and you're just having a hard time and you can't hear them. You can turn your phone into a remote microphone by pressing on this button. I'm going to have to be quiet because it's going to be recording myself now. But what that allows you to do is turn the phone into a microphone, hand it to this person across the table or a little bit further from you while you're in a very noisy environment, and hear their voice speaking to you directly to your hearing aids. This is going to overcome all the noise around you because now the voice of that person is captured directly to your phone and transmitted straight into your ears. This is of course much better than trying to hear them over a noisy environment. So this actually is a really cool and really important feature. So what is my conclusion after testing the Beyond Hearing Aids? I think ELEHEAR is continuing to surprise us with hearing aids that are both inexpensive and also fully loaded with so many features, just like more expensive hearing aids. To get all the features that I showed you today for under $400, that's a pretty good deal. Remember that these hearing aids are aimed at people with mild to moderate hearing loss, but it's hard for me not to mention that me with severe hearing loss was able to use these hearing aids with no problem. If you found this video interesting and helpful, please share it with other people so they can benefit from it as well. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. If you have any feedback or questions, please use the comments below. I try to review all the comments and all the questions and respond to you as soon as I can. I'll see you in the next video.